Hi guys, Jonny Bannister, Pole Position Tackle UK. I'm here today fishing in a pretty wet and miserable Holland, but what's not wet and miserable is all the new products we've got coming out. I'm meeting Koen Koops tomorrow in HQ. He's head of product development, and then I'll be taking you on a factory tour to give you more of an insight into the brand. So we're going to take a look today at the new Central Shocker distance lead. So basically, if we just quickly tell you, before we've had huge success over the last couple of years with the Central Shocker gripper system, but you spoke and we listened. A lot of people were saying incredible bit of kit, but we wanted something that we could cast, and we've got it here today. So we'll show you now a bit of an in-depth look at this. So like the gripper system, it comes in two colors. It comes in weed, comes in silt, and it comes in 4 different weights. What we've also done as well, we've made the insert bigger so the leader knot can pass through much easier. So what I absolutely love about this product is basically, especially when you're fishing tricky waters, what you'll get the fish, it will take the bait, it will hover over it, and what he does, all of a sudden he feels the resistance, it pops out, and it turns basically and effectively into a running lead. Very important. So often on a night you get a single bleep, or in the day even, and you think, oh, I've just had a liner. You haven't had a liner, you've actually been done at that point. With this, it negates that and it can't happen. So once it's running, you actually get double the indication. So obviously it pops out, the fish start to take it. So for every 1 inch of line that you see go through with a fish, you get double the indication, you get 2 inches. So obviously for 1 bleep, you get 2 bleeps. It's handy when you're fishing up against sort of snags. I mean, obviously not into snags because fish safety is always paramount. But obviously if you're near any obstruction and you need more indication, this is definitely the system to use. Here at Pole Position, we take fish safety very seriously. So in the event of a cut-off, all the fish is left with is just the hook link in its mouth. Nothing else. Everything else will be gone. So we have the new additions to the Central Shocker system. A lot of you guys like fishing with lighter leads. We've been asked for them. So we brought out a 2 ounce and a 2.5 ounce version. I'm fishing today with a solid PVA bag. I'm just about to put one together. I've seen a bit of bubbling over in the far margin, so I'm going to cast that out now. And let's see how we get on. So here it is, the new Central Shocker lightweight inside a PVA bag. Look at that. Our latest little bit of tackle, we've got the easy butt grip and the rod lock. So first we'll look at the butt grip. I love this because it's made of a very, very robust material. It comes in 3 sizes. It comes in a large, which does Duplon and cork, and then obviously there's a small and a medium. So the inner core of the butt grip is very, very, very stiff, and it's a lot softer on the outside. But if you start to try and apply pressure to that, you'll see, I mean, I've been doing it all morning, you can barely move it, but once it locks the rod into place, it's absolutely not going anywhere. However, sometimes you need extra security on your rods, which leads me in to our next new product, which is the rod lock. So really it couldn't be any simpler, although there's a lot of innovation here. So you put the back of the rod into the butt and basically you lock it in place just like that. And the great thing about this, you get a bite and you think, oh, normally, you think it would be quite fiddly, but just little flick and it comes open. I was fishing on a lake once with a couple of guys, and basically we got up in the morning and one of my rods was gone. I was absolutely devastated. And people make the mistake, they think it's big fish. Obviously fish are getting bigger everywhere you go now, but it's not any big fish, it's angry commons. Sometimes it's a 20-pounder that you have to dive for your life to save the rod going in, but it is an absolutely perfect addition to any tackle box. So they come in 2 options. You've got the stainless and you've got the black, and you've got the small and you've got the large. So the difference between the small and the large is just the length of the elastic band. So for instance, if you're using a cork handle, you go for large. So each pack, you get a spare elastic and you get a black and an orange toggle. I can't imagine you'd want to use the rod lock with any other butt grip, but if you wanted to, it's very simple. You just slide it backwards and it becomes universal. Okay guys, so there's no denying the washing line method can be absolutely deadly. Big favourite of mine. The only problem is it can be very fiddly, and up until now there wasn't any real products that were made specifically for the job. So that's why we introduced the bank line clip into our new product range. So the washing line method is something I've used a lot in the past. In fact, I think even the name washing lines kind of underrates, you know, what a powerful way this is to fish. If you can have your line suspended above the water, I mean, obviously you put yourself really in a good chance of catching fish. In fact, there was one particular time I was fishing a place in Yorkshire called Fair Burnings. I got an invite from a guy called Steve Carey, who runs a bait company up there. And apparently there were people on there that had been there for maybe a year without getting a bite. In fact, I don't think he'd ever even caught a fish from there. It was that tough. But I remember turning up and, you know, there was lads thrashing leads around and everything. And I realised, I thought for that split minute, if I could get my line across the water all the way to the other bank, I'd be in with a good chance of a fish. So I did that. And like I said, it really fiddly at the time. If I'd have had this, it would have made things so much easier. But that first night, I caught a fish and I had one the second morning. So I had 2 fish in one night, which was pretty unbelievable. So this is how it works. It's really simple. You've got 2 rubber pads and you've got a stopper to stop your line going inside there. It's really, really robust. You can see the screw. I'm tightening down now into the line, and basically that will never ever damage your line. So you can mount this 2 ways. It's either obviously very simply on a bank stick, you know, you can take that off. And the other way is once it is off, you can mount this in a tree. So it's got the rubber toggle just on a branch. There you go. That simple. Morning guys. Well, somehow against all odds that was a productive night, but let me tell you now, I've never fished in weather like that. Well, I probably have at some point, but I can't remember when. We had like 80-mile-an-hour winds battering us. There was sleet coming in, there was rain, the temperature went down to like 0 degrees, but obviously with that wind it was just incredible. But yeah, we had one last night, a common, very, 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 very pretty common. Went 41.8, which is very, very happy this time of year, because any bite you're going to be happy with in the middle of December. And we've had a small little mirror this morning. So we're going to get them out and give you a quick look. So here's the one we had this morning. We had it on the new bow grip, well and truly hooked. This is a smaller one. Still very lively, as you can see. Tungsten flex, hook shot. We really had it all going on with this one, but just so grateful for a bite in mid-December. Let's get her back. Come on. Off she goes. What a fight that was. Wow. So this is the biggest of the night, 41.8. Another victim to the bow grip. Look at that. Winter colours. Absolutely stunning. Wow. Come on, darling. Come on. Go on. Beautiful. Yes. Right. Let's go and see Koen in the office. So here we are at the factory, Splow. I'm not sure what I'm looking forward to most, getting inside in the heat or giving you a tour around the factory. But first, we're going to go upstairs and see Head of Product Development, Mr. Koen Koops. Come on. Oh, it's a lot warmer in here. Okay, guys, so it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to Head of Product Development, Mr. Koen Koops, and in my opinion, and many others, the greatest rig technician on planet Earth. Nice to see you, mate. How you been?
It's a bit too much, but is it? No, it's nice to see you over here. Yeah. First time that you visit us over here in Holland.
And the guys have looked after me. They've starved me. They've frozen me to death on a lake. And,
yeah, man. Fishing.
Well, we caught fish. Yeah, absolutely. So tell me a little bit about the history of pole position tackle. How did it all come about?
Yeah, of course we sit here. It's a big company owned by Kamakatsu. Kamakatsu is the mother company, and they wanted to distribute their hooks all over the world.
Yep.
Then they started this company to do all kind of things, and like 7-8 years ago, they asked me. They wanted to start a brand, which was a bit new to them, beside the Kamakatsu hooks, of course. And we started from scratch actually, and try to make innovative products just for real anglers.
Yeah. So obviously everybody knows Gamakatsu in the world of fishing. There is no better hook. I mean, was that the thing that drew you to the company?
Yeah, because I said from the start, I only want to make the best out of the best. So I, of course, fished with Kamakatsu hooks, and I knew their status.
Yeah.
And that was the main reason that I said yes to it. Yeah.
Brilliant. So if we take a look at this now, I was chatting earlier, you're angling all the time. And this is what I like. You know, we talked about companies sometimes, you know, it's a very competitive market and sometimes products are made, you know, just to sell products, but we don't do that, do we?
No, I grew the whole range really in stages, not going too big in the beginning because I test everything. I fish a lot, 2 nights a week, a lot of daytime fishing,
Yeah.
and I want to try everything before putting it out there. And I know that sounds really normal, but it isn't. I know the market,
Okay.
and I know how it works. There's always time pressure. So
How long? Give us an example. So let's, you know, the hooks. How long would you test them for, roughly?
the thing is, it all starts with drawing them, of course. Then we have the first phase with the factory. We have to get the mold right, and it takes a year before I see the first hook, the first sample.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get a sample without the coating. It's a bare hook. And then you can see the model, and then you can see, are you pleased with that? And then it starts, and then I fish like 1.5 years. So this took me like more than 2 years to get them on the table. Right,
that's incredible. So tell me, when you catch a fish for the first time using something like you've been working on, just tell me, what is it like?
Yeah, the strange thing is, of course, you do a lot of fishing with a lot of different kind of products, but it's always really exciting because I have my hooks that I like, of course. I have I like the Super Snatch a lot. I like the Snackster a lot. So it's strange to put on a new model.
Yeah, of course.
But then what I always do, I put them on all my rods immediately.
Yeah.
So I don't have any doubt. And then the trust starts coming after hooking a fish in the right way, of course.
Wow, excellent. So we've looked at the new products on the base. So just quickly, while we're here in the office, just quickly run through what we've got coming out as well.
Yeah, of course, it's really exciting for us. It's the time of year with shows, of course, and the big one is coming.
Yeah.
I'm really excited that we have a few, or actually quite a few new products coming, and they will be there at the show.
Well, at the big one in Farnborough.
Yes, and yeah, of course, we can run through them quite quickly. We have the very famous central shocker system, which is one of our key products within the range. And we just brought it out in 57 and 72 grams, which is
your 2.5.
2 and 2.5 ounces, of course, because we had a big demand for smaller ones.
Yeah.
And we took care of that. It was actually quite a difficult job because it holds the same insert and tail rubber as the existing ones. So it was really difficult to make it in that small size. But those. Then we have the distance ones, which we actually made with UK in mind, of course. You know, you like the cast.
We do. Yeah. Well, you do a lot of bar as well, don't you?
And we do some casting as well still over here. So we made a distance version, and what we changed is the bore in the insert is even bigger. It's an adjusted tail rubber, and it's really because we got some feedback from the commercial lakes. They said, do you want to make it as safe as possible? So any knot, any chewing can pass. And that makes it special, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. Can I ask you this
of
as well?
Course.
So these are lead-free as well, what makes them very special, because they're talking in the UK at the minute about potential law changes where they're banning leads altogether. I think they're doing the same in Holland, aren't they? Whether it's going to happen or not, we don't really know. But yeah, so they're lead-free.
Yeah, we have been changing to that in the last 2 years, actually. So all new things will be in a non-lead version. So those are lead-free as well, yeah.
Wow, brilliant. Okay, so what else have we got?
What else do we got? Of course, we spoke about the hooks already,
Yep.
the bow grips. I think it's a real special model. I know the wide gape is very popular at the moment.
Yep.
I wanted to make a hook which has a bit of an appearance of a circle hook, you know.
Yeah.
And so it grabs and it doesn't come out.
And it grabs everything, doesn't
and
it?
it grabs everything. So it should be
Yeah.
very aggressive, but hook hold, main thing.
Yeah, brilliant.
And,
well, me and Joe went on a shoot, and I put my hand in my pocket, and I winced, and he goes, "You okay?" You don't remember because I never told him, but he hooked me. I was swearing about you, honestly.
Then you need some hook.
But seriously, they're very, very aggressive, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really aggressive. I'm really happy with them. They're really strong as well.
Yeah, and very versatile. You can use them in so many situations.
We use them in pop-up versions as well during the winter time now, and it works really well also. So I'm really happy with it. Yeah,
brilliant. Okay,
of course. Maybe maybe the most popular at the moment, the hook shot.
Yeah,
we're very proud of this product because we think we have the best product in the market.
Where we do,
and we got a high demand for like 0.25, so smaller.
Yep.
So we took care of that, and they will be there as well. So a smaller size. So then we have 3 sizes where you can choose from, and just an addition to the range. We had this one, which is really, really popular because it's high quality line, very smooth, soft, and very good price. And now we brought it out in 33 as well for maybe European fishing.
Yeah,
and
the guys like to go to France, don't they? Yeah, Eldwin Holland, you know.
Yeah, and the rainbow kind of handlers, they like it strong.
They do.
So,
what else have we got?
Yeah, this is a really special one, and I like it a lot because I put a lot of effort in this one. We saw, you call it washing line.
It's not very flattering, is it? Really, washing line. It sounds like your mum's gonna, peg out her socks or something. But no, it's not very flattering. But washing line.
Yeah, there was no product, in my opinion, which was specially made for like carp fishing. The products which were existing, they all had a different purpose.
Yeah, like paper clips.
Yeah,
stuff where you say
like that.
Extra large.
But I want to make something which is easy to use. Big screw on top of it.
Yeah,
you can put it on a bank stick.
Yeah,
you can adjust the tension. Of course, the line can't go back because I made a
little stopper.
There's a stopper over there, so you can adjust the tension as you like. You use the bank stick to put in shallow water or next to the channel, of course.
Yep.
So you only have a slack line, very short slack line, and the adjustable elastic band, so you can put it on a branch
and a tree,
or a tree or a pole, which makes it very versatile in my opinion.
I mean, I think it's a very, very underrated method. Because we all like to cast a far bank, don't we?
Yeah. And of course,
whatever bank we're on, we like to cast a far bank.
If you can keep the line out of the water, we know how scary they are for tight lines. Yeah. So it's a big advantage, in my opinion. Yeah. This is really new. Just came out. The backrest. We made our own backrests in 3 different sizes. It has a hard inside and a soft outer coating, so it grips very well. 3 sizes, and it's specially made to be combined with our rod locks. What I thought about all existing rod locks, they're really big.
They are
big plates under your backrest. I wanted to make something very tiny, supple, and I think we succeeded. It's in 2 versions, the black and the stainless.
Yep.
And it's user-friendly, so it doesn't only look right, in my opinion, it's user-friendly as well, because
I used it last night.
1 clip of the hand,
I got a bite and just flicked it and it came off. It was incredible.
Just came off. So it's easy to use, and of course you can combine it in this way with our own backrest.
Yeah.
But because of the fact you can push it over here, you can combine it with every backrest in the market.
Yeah.
So it makes it
becomes universal.
Yeah, it makes it very versatile as well. Last but not least, I believe, our grip on safe weight, it has been very popular during the year as well.
Yep.
But for guys fishing very deep waters, like rivers, they like to use it bigger. So we brought it in 25 grams as well.
Amazing little innovative product.
Yeah, there's one of my best, I believe.
Yeah, I think I think they're all good, but lovely. Well, thanks for showing us the latest products. And we're looking to you're coming onto the stand at the B1 as well, aren't you?
Yes, I'm planning to visit you over there and have a good time.
Yeah, and if you want to see Koen, and he'll show you some of his rigs, because he really is that good. He's been very modest, but he's really that good. But thanks for explaining.
Yeah.
Thank you. So to give you some idea of the scale of this place, it's 4,500 square meters. So what impressed me the most is the Cardex machine. There's 3 machines here. It's absolutely mind-bending. There's 5,500 products in there, and it can pick up to 200 products per time. Unbelievable. And again, to give you an idea of the scale, even now I've just been down a couple of rows. I've seen game, I've seen sea, I've seen course, I've seen car, I've seen everything. Absolutely mind-bending. When you look in the UK sometimes, it's still very much a cottage industry, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, but you see a big front, you know, to a stand or a display, and then, you know, it's in somebody's shed. But I mean, this is absolutely, so it's on another level I've never seen. And actually, this is a place where they do all the packing here. So all of these products, they're not actually just going into Europe, they're going all over the world. You see the guys, some of the big items are going out here. So if anybody's watching this and you're interested in becoming a pole position tackle dealer, you can get in touch with us at info@polepositiontackle.eu. So did anybody say fishing rods? Have a look at this. This is every lad's dream, every adult's dream. Wow, look at it, they're everywhere. We've got every rod, look, to suit every fishing occasion. Just look at this. I really do feel like a kid in a sweet shop. I've never seen so many rods in my life. Hopefully you'll never need this service, but come and look at this. This is where they do all the repairs. Even this, the guys working little bits of rods. In fact, when you look at this, there's some old-fashioned skill involved in this. Just when you think it can't get any more exciting, it does. This is the showroom. I've been excited to look at this. Wow, I mean, look at this Predator. It's just one part of it. God. So you come through, obviously you can see again, all the Gamakatsu, you've got all the range, you've got the hooks, reels, got loads of game stuff as well. I mean, it's so great to see. You've got everything up here. Trout, salmon, general course. So basically, when you come and visit us at the big one, this is exactly how the stand will be laid out behind. So you can see everything, you can see all the, you know, in fact, you can see the action packs, ready-made rigs, they're very popular now. Because some of these, when you see standard ready-made rigs, sometimes they're very standard, but when you look at these ones, there's a lot of effort goes into them, a lot of components, and they're very, very effective at catching fish. But all of our range is all laid out here. You can also see the Koops. That's another brand that Sproul distribute. But yeah, so this is it. So I hope this has given you an insight into the brand and how big everything is. You know, walking around the warehouse, the sheer size of it all is just mind-bending. You know, we've met Koen today, one of the greatest rig masters, if not on planet Earth. Every way of seeing, you know, from the Predator to the course to the game, to, you know, to everything is just, it's just on such a huge scale. We've got all these new products coming out. We're constantly developing things, you know. So basically what we want you to do now is come to the big one in Farnborough, come and meet all the guys. Koen will be there, and we'd love to see you there, guys. Thank you.